Well, I've taken some time off because basically I felt that there was the channel, there was a YouTube channel, and there's the channel I want to make. And somehow between the two is what I'm trying to work on. I was trying to think about content and how to take this content and make it into something that is more about numbers. And then I have my own personal idea of what I'd like to do. And I told myself I wasn't going to do anything about politics. So I'll try to keep this more in general as opposed to being more putting names or whatever. Really, the current administration, when I'm looking at that and looking at what's currently happening, more and more when you look at things like question, did Russia invade Ukraine? Which is interesting. And then you listen to someone say, oh, well, let me get back to you on that one. Disturbing. When you look at things in general with layoffs and people constantly losing a job and current administration, you find that people nominated the current administration, and all of a sudden they started realizing, oops, that's not entirely what I wanted. I had a different perspective. And you look at this country slowly but surely moving away from NATO, which is something that is totally something all my life. I come from the 50s pretty much. And NATO was something that existed essentially against Russia. And now finding out we're siding more with Russia, of all things. So, how does that affect content on what I'm doing here? Does it affect it? Am I a gaming platform? And I say yes to a point. What type of channel do you want to be? And I always call this state of affairs. Do I want to be a gaming platform? Do I want to get into things? Yes. Do you want to do the things with avatars, I say here? The answer is absolutely. However, when I'm looking a lot of things over and you say, okay, well, my significance is just in gaming, and then you don't really look at those things, and then you have to say something interesting. What exactly am I? What type of platform? And oh, yes, the answer is called hope. So it puts me right back into all affairs. Do I ignore the world in some ways and simply say, look, here's my little niche. Here's my, what, 13 followers, 16 followers. Actually, the followers are basically anyone on the planet, is what I'm into, really. So when I get into looking at things from different perspectives, I have to look at also all types of perspectives. That's what I was saying I'm about on this channel. Um, there's the paranormal, which is still there, and there is the other part of a souls community, which is still there. But there's also what I call an earth community, which is there as well. So when I'm looking at that, do I make content that focuses only on a souls community? There's also what I call a life community, a family community, and I really feel strongly my family is basically called Family Ortiz. Long time ago, the novel was referring to the earth. And I really say strongly that I will make content that is inspirational. And that's the focus of this channel.